Read along with me. Hi kids, do you know that gigantic dinosaurs roamed our Earth millions of years ago? When scientists found their bones, they gave each type of dinosaur a name. Names like Diplodocus and Tyrannosaurus rex. When you read this activity book, you will meet some of the prehistoric dinosaurs. Use your imagination. Try to imagine them plodding through swamps, crushing tall trees or flying overhead. Follow along with me and learn new words about old fossils. Then after reading the pages, use your crayons and markers and your scissors. Have fun. We'll start with page 1. When we finish a page, click on the arrow to go to the next page. I'll tell you the page number. Are you ready? Here we go. Page 1. Dinosaurs. Activity and colouring book.
Next page.
Pages 2 and 3. Count the dinosaurs. How many can you find? Page 4. A long, long time ago. Dinosaurs lived during the Mesozoic era. This era has 3 periods: Triassic, Jurassic and Cretaceous. During the Mesozoic era, no people existed. Since there were no written records, it's called prehistoric. Triassic period, from 225 to 193 million years ago. Jurassic period, from 193 to 136 million years ago. Cretaceous period, from 136 to 64 million years ago. How many words can you make from prehistoric?
Next page.
Page 5. Hi, what's your name? Allosaurus, different lizard. Anatosaurus, duck lizard. Ankylosaurus, curved lizard. Apatosaurus, deceptive lizard. Archaeopteryx, ancient feather. Brachiosaurus, arm lizard. Coelophysis, hollow form. Compsognathus, elegant jaw. Deinonychus, terrible claw. Diplodocus, double beam. Elasmosaurus, thin-plated lizard. Fabrosaurus, Fabre's lizard. Iguanodon, iguana tooth. Kronosaurus, Saturn's lizard. Ornitholestes, bird robber. Ornithomimus, bird imitator. Parasaurolophus, similar crested lizard. Protoceratops, first horn face. Pteranodon, toothless wing. Stegosaurus, cover lizard. Stenonychosaurus, narrow-clawed lizard. Trachodon, rough tooth. Triceratops, three-horned face. Tyrannosaurus, tyrant lizard. Page 6. Apatosaurus. In the late Jurassic period, Apatosaurus roamed the woodlands. This dinosaur was about 12 metres long, the same as 2 buses parked bumper to bumper. It was 4.5 metres high and weighed 40 tons. The remains of Apatosaurus were found in Wyoming, Utah, Colorado and Oklahoma in the United States of America. Apatosaurus was a plant eater with a special problem. Its teeth were long and narrow like the teeth of the comb. It raked up ground plants and leaves from trees. However, since it was so big, it needed a lot of food. It did not take time to chew the plants. It just scooped up small rocks and swallowed them with the plants. As your dentist can tell you, eating rocks can wear your teeth down. Scientists know this because they found smooth rocks in the belly of its remains. Apatosaurus used to be known as Brontosaurus. Its fossil bones were mingled with another dinosaur, Camarasaurus. Scientists have now determined that Brontosaurus was not a separate dinosaur. Page 7. Use the chart below to find out what dinosaur means. Page 8. Diplodocus. Diplodocus got its name from 2 words, double beam. A picture of Diplodocus can show you why. Its long neck sticks out in front of its body as far as its long tail sticks out the back of its body. It was 27 metres long from head to tail. This makes it one of the longest dinosaurs discovered. It was a slim beast weighing about 12 tons. It moved about on 4 pillar-like legs. Each leg was as thick as 3 tree trunks. Diplodocus was a plant eater who liked soft plants in its diet. It would browse the tops of trees like a giraffe. Diplodocus could defend itself against predators by using its long whip-like tail to lash out in battle. Page 9. Meaning of names. Draw a line from the outline of the dinosaur to its name. Page 10. Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus was the biggest flying animal that ever lived on Earth. Its wingspan was 16 metres. The Quetzalcoatlus is in the pterodactyl dinosaur family. It had a long face, long neck, and a very short tail. Its name means feathered serpent. It was named after an Aztec god. Actually, Quetzalcoatlus had no feathers. It had leathery skin like a bat. The remains of Quetzalcoatlus were first found in Texas in 1972. The descendants of flying dinosaurs are lizards and bats. Early Quetzalcoatlus had hollow bones and was probably warm-blooded. Like modern birds, it had excellent eyesight. Page 11. Paleontology. Paleontology is the study of ancient life and fossils. Paleontologists are people who study ancient life and fossils. They identify fossils, study them, and piece them together. How many words can you make from paleontology? Use the chart below to learn when humans first appeared on Earth. Page 12. Protoceratops. Protoceratops was a ceratopian dinosaur meaning first horn face. It was the first of the horn-faced dinosaurs. However, Protoceratops did not have true horns. Instead, it had a bony lump on its skull and a small frill coming up from the base of the neck. Later ceratopians were larger versions of Protoceratops. Protoceratops was only 1.8 metres long. It had 4 short legs and was low to the ground. It had a beak like a parrot. Protoceratops was a plant eater. Scientists have found many fossilised Protoceratops. The fossils are in good shape because the skulls and frills were so strong. Scientists found a nest of Protoceratop eggs in the 1920s in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. They look like large turtle eggs. When scientists x-rayed the eggs, they saw unhatched dinosaurs. Page 13. Protoceratops maze. Draw a line from start to finish without crossing any lines. Page 14. Pteranodon. Pteranodon starts with a silent P. It's pronounced Pteranodon. The name means toothless wing. This dinosaur over time had lost its teeth and developed a long pointed beak. Pteranodon was the last of the flying dinosaurs. It was the size of a small aeroplane, about 7.5 metres across its wings. As it flew, it searched for fish and small animals. Then it would dive quickly and catch its food. It had short, awkward legs that were practically useless. It stayed in the air. To help with balance in flight, it had a long, bony crest growing from the back of its head. Scientists think Pteranodon had a larger brain than other dinosaurs. It was able to fly, balance, and coordinate its movements. Because the brain was larger, it may have been warm-blooded. This is only a theory. Page 15. Which two pterosaurs are alike? Page 16. Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx is pronounced Archaeopteryx. Its name is from Greek meaning ancient feather. Archaeopteryx is the first of the true birds. Dinosaur birds lived in the Jurassic period, 150 million years ago. Archaeopteryx was a warm-blooded dinosaur no larger than a raven. Its feathers helped keep it warm. Scientists do not know what colour it was because only its imprints and skeletons remain. They can only wonder if it could make bird noises. Archaeopteryx looked like a tiny Compsognathus with wings and feathers. It was a gliding bird rather than a true flyer. Current birds descended from Archaeopteryx. Page 17. Just suppose you have discovered a dinosaur. What will you name it? How big is it? When did it live? See if you can draw one. Page 18. Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus, meaning covered reptile, got its name because it was covered with horny plates and armour. These plates could have been used for heating and cooling. On the end of its thick tail grew 4 spikes, each one up to 1 metre long. Stegosaurus had a small head and stood close to the ground. They ate low-growing plants which were soft and leafy because of weak jaw muscles. They had a small brain, about the size of a walnut. Stegosaurus had the smallest brain in comparison to its body size of any animal that has ever lived. They had short front legs and longer legs at the back. This meant that they could not move very fast. Stegosaurus was up to 7.5 metres in length. Page 19. Cross-stitch your dinosaur. Copy the pattern below onto a t-shirt. An adult can teach you to sew or use a permanent ink pen. Make little X marks to create a dinosaur. Page 20. Triceratops. Triceratops is easily recognised by its shielded head and large horns. Triceratops had 3 horns, one above each eye and one on the end of its nose. These were used as protection against predators because Triceratops could seriously wound them. It also used its bony frill to prevent the teeth and sharp claws of other dinosaurs from hurting it. Triceratops walked on all 4s. Its legs were like pillars, the front legs being extremely strong to support its heavy head. It ate plants with its parrot-like beak. Teeth at the back of its mouth were used to grind food. When the teeth had worn down, it would grow new ones. Triceratops was up to 9 metres long and looked similar to a rhinoceros. Male Triceratops fought each other for territory and during mating season. Scientists have found damaged neck frills. Female Triceratops laid eggs in nests. The females stayed close to each other and shared their nests. Page 21. Matching heads and bodies. Page 22. Tyrannosaurus rex. Tyrannosaurus was the largest meat-eating dinosaur that ever lived. It was 5.6 metres tall and 14 metres long. Tyrannosaurus was the same length as 4 cars and as tall as a giraffe. Tyrannosaurus rex weighed about the same as an African elephant. Its head was about 1.2 metres long and it had a jaw big enough to swallow a human whole. It killed and ate other dinosaurs. It ripped the meat off with its teeth and swallowed without chewing. Tyrannosaurus could run at about 30 kilometres an hour in short bursts. It also had eyes that were more to the front of its head. Most meat-eating dinosaurs had eyes on the side of their head. Tyrannosaurus rex was considered as king of the dinosaurs. Page 23. Draw your own Tyrannosaurus rex. Page 24. Dinosaur answer sheet.